Welcome to Section 4 of our video manual, Editing Sequences. In this section, you'll get a brief introduction to the Edit key, the Step Edit key, the Edit Loop key, and the Transpose key. First, let's explore the Edit key. When I press it, this menu appears, showing all the various editing commands. Pressing Option 1, Time Signature, Number of Bars, Ending Status, causes this screen to be displayed. The section of the screen labeled Ending Status is used to select what happens when the sequence plays all the way to its end. There are two options, Stop at End and Loop to Bar Number. If set to Stop at End, the sequence stops when it plays to the end. If set to Loop to Bar Number, the sequence immediately loops back to the bar in the bar number field directly to the right. The lower section of the screen displays the time signature and number of bars of the active sequence. For example, for a sequence containing 2 bars of 4/4 time, as this sequence does, the screen will show bar 1 through 3, 4/4, meaning that the time signature is 4/4 time from bar 1 to the start of bar 3, meaning bars 1 and 2 inclusive. If there are any time signature changes, each one is listed separately with the number of bars for each, 2 changes per line. The second option from the Edit menu is Create New Time Signature, Number of Bars. This feature is used to create a completely new format of time signature and number of bars for the active sequence. To create a new format, enter the data into the fields, the number of bars, and the time signature, and press the Execute soft key to actually create it. The next two options from the Edit menu are Insert Blank Bars and Delete Bars. Insert Bars allows you to insert some blank bars of any time signature into your sequence at any point. Delete Bars allows you to delete any bars from the sequence. There are 3 separate functions for copying sequence data: Copy all tracks, Copy merge a track, and Copy one sequence to another. Copy all tracks makes a copy of a section of the sequence, including all tracks, and inserts it at another point in the sequence. Copy merge a track is used to copy a region of a single track to another area of the same or another sequence. Further, it can either replace the notes in the area it is being copied to or merge with them. Typical uses of this function are copying a track to another track and merging 2 tracks together. The third form of copy one sequence to another, is very simple. It makes a perfect copy of one sequence into another sequence, completely replacing the second sequence's contents. The last option in the Edit menu, Option 8, is Convert Song to Sequence. This will be discussed later in the Song section. The next editing function, the Step Edit key, is one of the most powerful functions in the MPC60. It displays parameters in each event at the current sequence position, allowing you to edit them by changing. It allows those who find real-time recording difficult to record their sequences one note at a time while stopped. Basically, Step Edit works like this. When you press the Step Edit key, all events which exist at the current sequence position are displayed on the screen in numeric form, 1 event per line with up to 4 lines. Each event has its own data fields. For example, a note event, shown on the screen here, has 4 fields: the note pitch, the velocity, the release velocity, and the duration. But each type of MIDI event has its own unique data fields depending on what that event does. To edit a parameter of a particular event, move the cursor to the desired field and change it. To view events at different sequence positions, use the rewind and fast forward keys just as you would from the play record screen. As you move to the new position, the events at that position are displayed on the screen and played. You can delete an event, insert a new event, and lots more. But the real power comes in being able to instantly go in and out of Step Edit mode while recording. The next feature I'd like to talk about is the Edit Loop key. This allows you to take a region of bars from within a sequence and repeat it in a loop while overdubbing to make the process of overdubbing on this region much faster. For example, let's say I had an 8-bar sequence and I wanted to overdub a 2-bar drum fill on bars 7 and 8. I could use Edit Loop to repeat bars 7 and 8 in a loop while I overdub the fill. When I'm finished, I turn the Edit Loop off and I now have my drum fill on bars 7 and 8. The last feature in this section is the Transpose key. This feature allows you to transpose the pitch of a keyboard sequence up or down by any amount. While this transpose screen is showing, pressing any key above middle C transposes up by an amount equal to the distance from middle C. Pressing a lower key than middle C works in the same way for transposing down. To learn more about the transpose feature, including how to permanently transpose a region of a sequence, read this section in your manual. You have now completed Section 4, Editing Sequences. Stay tuned for Section 5, Song Mode.